DaVinci Resolve has been our video editing, color grading, and VFX solution here on the Darkwater Channel since the very beginning. And, like you, we find that our knowledge of its various toolsets and capabilities is constantly put into jeopardy with each update released. And so, to help us and our viewers out, we've decided to put together this comprehensive video going over almost every technical and visual difference we've noticed. Before we get started, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so that you can stay up to date with all future Darkwater content. According to the official website, DaVinci Resolve 20 adds over 100 new features, including some AI tools. Blackmagic Cloud, cloud folders, and more allow you to optimize production and protect your workflow from inconsistency and corruption. URL presentations allow you to share your work with clients who may not have a Blackmagic Cloud account, which is useful for commercial use of the software. Icon View was also introduced, which displays projects with a visual thumbnail, allowing instant identification at a glance. The Organizations app lets you rent DaVinci Resolve Studio licenses. This makes it easier for companies to assign and manage licenses within larger groups. Licenses can be costed against specific projects and then removed when complete. Now, the Blackmagic Proxy Generator app automatically creates and manages proxies from existing camera originals. Create a watch folder, and new media will automatically be converted into H.264, H.265, or ProRes proxies. You can even extract proxies into a separate folder for offline working. And you can switch between original footage and proxies with a single click. With Blackmagic Proxy Generated proxies, DaVinci Resolve knows where in the file tree to find them, instantly linking to the camera originals in the media pool. Edit with proxies, then relink to camera originals to create. The Blackmagic Ursa, Cine, and Pixis can now upload proxy files, followed by the camera originals to Blackmagic Cloud. With an automatic sync to DaVinci Resolve projects, you can start editing and grading quickly using proxies, speeding up workflows. It's fast, seamless, and automatic. Now, when vertical timelines or projects are loaded, the cut, edit, and color page layouts now automatically rearrange to optimize working with a vertical viewer. Tools and palettes are moved to ensure that you have maximum use of the screen without wasted space and without the need to constantly zoom. Also, the voiceover palette on the cut page can now record a voiceover track during timeline playback. You get cue, record, and stop controls, plus quick access to voice isolation and dialogue leveling tools. A dedicated track is added automatically. You can load and work with a prompter script and a countdown. This is one we use personally for our YouTube now. I'm even using it currently to record this voiceover. A new dedicated keyframe editor in the cut and edit pages allows for finer parameter animation. You can use the keyframe curves and parameter modes to edit keyframes and customize animation shape with ease. You can also use the keyframe tray below the timeline to review and navigate timeline keyframes. The Text Plus tool has been updated to include the layout's point, text box, circle, or path styles, giving you more refined control over the layout of your text graphics. When working with PSD files on a timeline, you can choose to split the PSD layers in place in order to work with each individual layer. This lets you animate graphics much easier, as the layers can be separated into, for instance, background and foreground. Now, the Multi-Text tool creates multiple text layers in one place for greater flexibility. Use the inspector tabs to set individual style parameters within each text layer, including appearance, layout, warping, and keyframe animation. On the cut page, you can now drag directly in the viewer to live overwrite a camera angle directly into the timeline. With the sync bin active, or when in multi-source mode, you can drag horizontally to live paint at a playhead, or drag down to turn the angle into a draggable clip. This simplifies navigation in the cut panel somewhat. Within the edit page, you can open a timeline in the source viewer to review, compare, and edit between two timelines. The source viewer timeline has a blue playhead to quickly identify the active timeline. Work faster using stacked timelines to compare, and drag and drop media between the timelines. The cut page now has a safe trimming mode to prevent you from accidentally overwriting crucial edits. You can drag trim points to quickly fill gaps in the timeline. When you reach a cut point, DaVinci Resolve will pause. If you do want to overwrite the edit, keep dragging to trim the adjacent clip. The cut page now features a full audio mixer with professional loudness metering. Each channel strip has a left-right pan slider, fader, solo, and mute button, plus professional panning, EQ, dynamics, and FX controls. Now you can mix and monitor audio while you record, edit, and finish your show. On the edit page, the voiceover tool lets you record directly into the timeline. There are quick controls to set file name, audio input, and destination track. With automatic track selection and customization options like countdown and input monitoring, creating a voiceover has never been easier. Multi-source lets you see all your live cameras, or even just clips in a bin with a common timecode, and a multi-view screen to look for any point of interest. You You can scrub, play, and select shots to add to the timeline or simply play to air. You can even switch live from any of the available angles. When watching live cameras or multi-view of clips and a significant event occurs, capture the moment with a POI marker. The POI is placed on all the clips at that same time so you can quickly find the event on every camera angle, play them to air, and eventually build a highlights timeline. The pace of live TV is frantic, so the replay controls are clear and quick to navigate. Set a POI with a single key, select a camera, and cue the event. You can even switch cameras, or once it's done, simply dump the play out to prepare the next replay. Stingers are moving graphics and sound transitions to let the viewer know you have switched from live to a replay, then back, or even just switch to a new scene. Select auto stingers from the media pool and play in real time at the head and tail of a replay, even when the replay is in slow motion. Chroma Warp lets you intuitively adjust color and saturation with a single motion in the viewer. The stroke control moves colors in one direction, while the point-to-point mode isolates regions for a more precise hue correction. You can add pinpoints to isolate regions you do not want to affect. When streaming remotely, you can choose to display power windows and other overlays on the reference monitor. This is helpful for remote workflows where the grading system is in a separate location from the colorist, or their client, and their local monitor. You can now also stream H.265 4x2x2. Ultra NR is a new DaVinci AI neural engine-driven denoise mode in the Color Pages spatial noise reduction palette. Use it to dramatically reduce digital noise from a frame while maintaining image clarity. Combined with temporal noise reduction for even more effective denoising in images with motion. The new Film Look Creator lets you add cinematic looks that replicate film properties like halation, bloom, grain, flicker, gate, weave, and vignetting. Adjust exposure and stops and use subtractive saturation, richness, and split tone controls to achieve looks usually found on the big screen. The Color Slice palette uses subtractive color processes to adjust image color density, saturation, and hue, allowing you to produce rich filmic colors and looks. Parameters in each customizable vector slice let you enhance and deepen color without spill, in a way that looks naturally pleasing. The Color Page Viewer now supports marker overlays and annotations for timeline and clip markers. Open the marker interface to leave written notes with your visual feedback. Select a marker color and thickness and draw directly in the viewer, or use the arrow tool to point to areas of interest. Fusion now offers deep image compositing tools, so you can access the depth data found in deep image EXR files. A range of new nodes allows you to merge, transform, resize, crop, recolor, and generate holdouts. Render from Fusion's 3D environment and export deep EXRs with the Fusion Saver mode. Render from Fusion's 3D environment and export deep EXRs with the Fusion Saver node. In version 20, Fusion supports multi-layer images across all nodes. Fusion can read multi-layer EXRs or Photoshop files, preview the layers in the viewer, and access and manipulate any layer in any node. Now artists have seamless layer interaction without needing independent renders of a source file. Vector Warp, Transform, and Denoise are now optical flow vector tools integrated within Fusion. These tools enable intricate temporal effects by leveraging motion vectors, utilizing a clip's natural movement for warping and denoising presence. The Enhanced Dome Light is a 3D tool that simulates natural ambient lighting in a 3D scene. It allows the integration of 360 HDRI images for accurate reflections and global illumination. Now you can create more realistic environments, ensuring your 3D models respond convincingly to light conditions. You can now preview color page clip grades directly in the Fusion Page Viewer through the Media Out node. This will give you a better representation of your final composition and save you time by not requiring you to leave the Fusion page every time you need to review the final look of a clip. U-Volume lets you directly import volumetric VDB files into Fusion, eliminating time-consuming conversions. It also adds creative control of imported effects such as smoke, fire, clouds, and explosions. You get complete control over density, temperature, and color parameters of the VDB file in DaVinci. The new Multi-Poly tool displays all of your masks in a single list, eliminating switching between nodes for faster, more accurate rotoscoping. Perfect for complex projects, you can view, select, add to, and modify specific shapes, toggle their visibility, and adjust parameters all from one location. Clip EQ now features 6 bands on the cut, edit, and fairlight pages. This allows for more tonal control at the clip level and matches the track EQ in the mixer. So now you can easily copy and paste settings between the clip, track, and EQ plugin for more consistent, flexible, and precise control. 2 new clip processing options let you adjust a target clip's audio to match a reference clip's level or tonal spectrum. EQ Match is dynamic and is automated across your clip to maintain a tonal match. Level Matcher lets you seamlessly intercut clip sections without manual changes. If you have a favorite group of plugins that you need to apply together, you can now build a chain effects to include them, each with customized settings and saved as presets. You can have up to 6 effects within a chain and also combine the chain effects plugins for longer chains in the channel effects slots. Fairlight now features per-channel automation mode selection, allowing for more flexibility and creative control when mixing your projects. In a single pass, you can now dynamically adjust multiple individual tracks and have some channel automation settings in Snap, some in Latch, and others in Trim. The new IntelliTrack AI Point Tracker lets you automatically generate precision audio panning by tracking people or objects as they move across 2D and 3D spaces. With AI audio panning to video, you can track on-screen subjects, accurately generating panning data to match movement against picture. The AI-based Dialogue Separator FX lets you rebalance dialogue against background sound and the reverberant sound of the room. You get controls for voice, background, and ambience, so you can reduce, remix, or remove competing sounds. It's perfect for field recordings and interviews in busy locations. The Darker Track Effects lets one track auto-adjust the level of another track without the need for setting up a complex sidechain compression or automation curves. You can automatically set music or background noise to lower when dialogue is present, then fine-tune the audio mix with advanced controls. Record, mix, monitor, and deliver full-sphere ambisonic surround soundtracks. Fully integrated native operation with first to fifth order buses and tracks, native effects processing 2D and 3D spherical panning, binaural and channel-based monitoring, dynamic in-viewer metering, and head tracking support. When remote monitoring from Blackmagic Cloud, SRT streaming ensures high-quality, low-latency video ideal for live collaboration and feedback. SRT minimizes lag and jitter, resulting in a seamless playback, and the end-to-end transmission encryption keeps your streams safe from unauthorized access. The AI Set Extender creates a scene extension to fill an entire frame based on simple text prompts. Highlight the area you want to extend, and missing region caused by limited clip angles, blanking, and cropping will be auto-generated. You can even create new backgrounds behind foreground objects. New tools and parameters are being added in Vinci Resolve to add Apple immersive workflows, including support for spatial audio. This means you will be able to import clips shot on a Blackmagic Ursa Cine immersive camera to edit, grade, mix, and professionally deliver media for Apple Vision Pro. DaVinci Wide Gamma and Intermediate are timeline, color space, and gamma standards that provide a universal internal working color space. It's larger than what cameras can capture, even larger than BT 2020, RE Wide Gamut, and ACES AP1. You'll never lose image quality, no matter where it comes from. Only DaVinci Resolve supports 8K digital negative editing and grading in real time. Working directly on raw footage when compositing and grading ensures the most accurate results. To avoid limited resolutions, compression artifacts, and banding that might impact your creative decisions. Use AI IntelliScript to automatically generate timelines based on the original project script. AI IntelliScript will match the transcribed audio and media clips to the script and construct a timeline of the best selected takes, with any alternative takes placed on additional tracks for editor review. Dialogue Matcher is a powerful tool that automatically matches the tone, level, and room environment of dialogue. You can match audio from two totally different clips for audio consistency. Match dialogue recorded in different environments on different devices or on shoots spanning several different days. Automatically adjust the music track's length to fit your video. The audio clip is analyzed, and a music edit is extended or shortened to match. You get 4 versions to choose from: visual edit indicators and the ability to decompose sections. It's a fast, flexible way to tailor music to your visuals. Keep your viewers' attention in your videos with subtitles that are animated as words are spoken. Use the transcription tool to generate a subtitle track on your timeline, and then drag the animated Fusion title templates onto the track header to change the appearance and animation style of the text. In the edit page, Multicam Smart Switch automatically switches multicam angles based on the active speaker in a scene. After creating a multicam clip, click Smart Switch in the multicam viewer. Smart Switch analyzes and automatically selects clip angles based on audio and lip movement in the video. The revolutionary Voice Convert tool applies a pre-generated voice model to an existing voice recording, retaining its inflections, pitch variation, and emotion. Improve your own voice if recorded in a noisy environment, or create perfect ADR using the original actor's own voice. DaVinci Resolve Superscale now features 3x and 4x enhanced upscaling, ensuring the highest visual quality of all media in a project, regardless of source resolution. Perfect for working with archival material or stock footage that needs to be matched to the deliverable resolution. Magic Mask has been updated for even more accurate tracking with a single mode. Use points to select people, objects, and regions, and paint tools to refine the selection faster than ever. Magic Mask intuitively tracks the motion of a selected area, even around obstructions and in low-quality clips. The Depth Map effect has been updated for faster scene analysis and more practical mattes. Quickly isolate foreground characters and make them pop against their environment, or apply lens blur to the background of a shot. You can refine the resulting matte and isolate specific depths for grading. IntelliCut provides powerful clip-based audio processing, automating time-consuming tasks in seconds. Remove Silence removes low-level or silent areas for a cleaner audio track. You can split dialogue into a separate track per speaker for individual mixing and create an ADR list to replace dialogue. When a timeline has audio elements that are not mixed or balanced, AI Audio Assistant can automatically create a professional audio mix. Audio Assistant organizes tracks, evens out dialogue levels, adjusts sound effects and music to the dialogue track, and automatically creates a mastered final mix. When editing to the beat, you can use the AI Detect Music Beats function to analyze audio clips containing beat-driven music and automatically place markers to indicate beats. You can use these as visual indicators for cut points or drag snap clips to the beats markers at the nearest frame. IntelliTrack is powered by the DaVinci AI Neural Engine, optimizing tracking and stabilization in the color and fusion pages. It can also be used in Fairlight to track on-screen objects and auto-generate audio panning within a scene, saving time and producing more immersive audio. The Music Remixer Track Effects lets you adjust music to fit with the style of your show. Controls include mute and level adjustments for voice, drums, bass, guitar, and more. You can turn a vocal piece into an instrumental, automate changes, and refocus the music mix to the instruments you want to hear. The Magic Mask palette uses the DaVinci Neural Engine to detect people and track their movement in a shot. The Person Mask produces clean traveling mats for secondary grades for effects. It can make characters stand out in an underlit shot or invert the mask and stylize the background. For content creators on TikTok, Instagram, X, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat, and more, there is now a selection of square and vertical video resolutions available in the project and timeline settings. Combine with Smart Reframe to quickly set up your timeline for vertical or square resolution videos. Link your social media accounts to Vinci Resolve in order to upload videos directly to YouTube, TikTok, Vimeo, and X as you export. Compression settings have been developed based on each site's best recommendations, meaning your videos will be optimized for visual quality and playback speed. Live production projects from the ATEM Mini ISO models can be opened as a timeline. The sync bin with multi-view lets you fine-tune edits from the original live production or even replace shots. You can use the ISO recordings from ATEM or relink to Blackmagic RAW camera files for finishing in Ultra HD. Two powerful tools restore noisy digital footage, even if captured in low light. The GPU-accelerated temporal noise reduction algorithm removes noise while intelligently retaining areas of high detail, while the spatial noise tool analyzes the remaining noise pattern to lift it from the image. The advanced retiming algorithm analyzes a scene's content, building new frames so you can slow down and extend the action in a sequence without repeating or blending frames into each other. Each frame created with the optical flow is sharp and intelligently constructed from existing visual data. Fairlight Audio Core is a low-latency next-gen audio engine that intelligently manages workloads by using all CPU cores, substantially expanding mixing capacity. That means sound elements can be split into up to 2,000 tracks, each real-time EQ, dynamics, and 6 plug-in inserts, all on a single system. The tracker palette lets you effortlessly follow objects and people to apply secondary grading or effects. When a window is placed on a subject, the tracker can follow its contents in 3D space, resulting in a quick and accurate mask. You can easily emphasize vital elements of a scene. Holy shit, that was a lot of information to go over in a single video, but I think we got it all. It's also worth mentioning that DaVinci Resolve 20 Public Beta 2 is released, resolving some issues experienced with keyframes, curve editors, and more. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on notifications to see more like this in the future. And be sure to let us know in the comments below what addition to the software you think has been the most beneficial to your workflow.